Right, I don't know if you can see that, but just right underneath that signpost is the Sierra Nevada. That's got snow on that, and that snow's there most of the year. Anyway, we're nearly here now. We've got about another mile along this track before we get to the Badlands 2. So I've come out to Badlands 2. I've driven 2 hours. I've just taken my standard with me today. It's gone straight in.
Point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Everything's looking fine. What I'm going to do now is just letting it warm up. Now, they say you have to calibrate every time you fly. I don't think you have to, but then I don't work for DJI, so don't take my word for it. What I'm going to do in a minute, once it's warmed up, I'm going to do auto takeoff. If it's swaying all over the place, then I will calibrate it. If it's not, if it's dead straight, then I'm happy with that. And I'm going to show you Badlands 2. And sorry about the voice. Still can't get rid of it. You guys asking about my colour and do I use ND filters and things like that. I don't like using ND filters if I can help it. I always try and keep the sun behind me, so that colour there will stand out a far lot better on your cameras. I keep everything to auto. If you want to go down the road of cinematic and all that, and you got the bee's knees and software, yeah, then go ahead. Don't forget this is a free standard. You won't get 60 frames, you only get 30 frames of this. And the other thing I tend to do as well, I notice when I'm flying, because it's a little bit faster than standard, it's from flight, you can slow it down, but I'm not messing about with the controls on it. When it's flying, you want to keep that camera tilted a bit. So when it's level and you're flying to your destination, just tilt the camera slightly, and that will stop the blades from getting into the picture. Because I've noticed on my screen, I can't usually see it. The other thing is, when I turn the camera around back towards the sun, you can't help it sometimes, you will get a flicker in. Then that's when you might need to put an ND filter on. What filter, I don't know. Here, it's really bright, so we've probably got to 16, even maybe got to 32. But I don't like using the filters, so I try not to. If I'm going to fly the drone back towards the sun, what I will do is dip the camera yet again. But you will, every now and again, get the flicker in. It's just one of those things that you have to cut and edit. Right, clear my throat. Feed the dog. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. So this is Badlands 2. I'll be honest, maybe I think this might be even better than the other Badlands, except it hasn't got the lake. Right, had a couple of problems. First thing was my phone. I like using my phone with my standard, mainly because it's Wi-Fi. On the way down, obviously, I was using this as a sat-nav, and for some reason, it wasn't charging the phone. So by the time I got here, I had 15% on my phone. So I thought, oh well. I always carry a second device, which was my Nexus 7, which was great. So I took it up. First time, for some reason, it shut down. It does do that. It's nothing to do with the app. And then the second time, I was in beginner's mode. So something to keep remembering, guys, because what I'd done, I'd taken the app off, I'd put the app back on again, and it obviously resets all the settings. And for some reason, it reset the beginner's mode. But when I went into the general settings, it wasn't in beginner's mode, but I've been told if you go into beginner's mode, turn it on, okay it, and then turn it off and okay it, you got no probs. Because I get quite a few people saying, oh, I couldn't even fly, I don't know, 50 metres or whatever. And it's because for some reason the beginner's mode's kicked in, even though it says it's not in. So just remember that. If you are being limited, just turn it on, turn it off, and you should be fine. Other than that, as I always say, keep watching. The voice is not getting any better. So, as I always say, thank you very much, and keep watching.